Hi, I'm Ilse. Today I'd like to share a story of one of my clients, a story which I call The Power of Self-Awareness. This is a client who is a director in a company doing very well, getting very good feedback, coming to great results, and yet he felt that sense of emptiness, of disconnect, and he just wanted to do something else but didn't know what. So we started working together, exploring his energy givers, his energy drainers, exploring values, etc. And we came to the conclusion that actually within his current position, he needed to work with one of the two energy drainers that he has. So he has very few energy drainers, and kind of bad luck that he had to, draw upon one of those two. So he continued exploring that, what it meant, what his energy givers do give him, how he can work with them, and becoming more aware of himself. We also worked further around talents and passions and just, increased his self-awareness. And at some point, after a few sessions, he actually came with the insight that, well, he could still do his job, but develop his own approach, his own personal sauce, to put it that way, to his personal flavor, add his personal flavor to his job. So drawing more on his empathy, on his team play, on his entrepreneurship, on his strategic insights. He could draw upon so many other talents and yet still continue his job. So he suddenly came to that realization that he should develop his own style, his own approach, and then still come to those results, but using more his energy givers. So suddenly he tells me, actually, maybe I could just stay on in this job for another 3-4 years, because that will also give me the time to then develop the other thing that we had discussed, something that we a project, let's say, that we had thought of, which completely fits in the strategy of the company. So he, you know, went off with this sense of, yes, it's actually not that bad. Not just not that bad, it's actually good. I can really draw upon my energy givers in a much more conscious way and still come to those great results. So that's what I call, the internal shift. It's that moment where clients become more aware of who they are, what they stand for, what they're great at, what they're not great at, and make choices accordingly. So I'm just curious, what is that moment of self-awareness that you have lived, and what has it brought to you? I'd love to hear your experiences. Thanks.